Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amelia. Today we'll be baking flatbread because it's day 3 of the reading rush and the challenge today is bookish cooking. Now my reasoning for choosing flatbread was because you can't really make invisible pie in real life, unfortunately, so I couldn't pick anything from the Night Vale novel, and Arian Dante doesn't really focus too much on the food, but the Lord of the Rings series, generally you get references to the food that they eat. And one of those foods is lambas, but I'm not going to try baking that because I am a noob when it comes to baking. So instead I'm just going to try with this wholemeal flatbread that you can see on the BBC Good Food website. It is healthy, it is freezable, it is vegetarian. I mean, I'd sure hope my bread is vegetarian. But yeah. That is what I'm going to be baking today. So without much further ado, I'm going to go through the ingredients and introduce you to the recipe and just take you along with me. This is turning more into an instructional video than a challenge video. We'll see how this goes. I've never done this before. The ingredients you will need to make this are wholemeal flour and sunflower oil. Now, the reason that I am using sunflower oil, even though the recipe actually says rapeseed oil, is because we don't have rapeseed oil and I googled it and apparently this can be substituted. We will see how this goes. Hopefully it won't taste too bad. It's an experiment. It's fine. Grab this bowl. It's a bit big, but it'll have to do. Anyway, off we go. How many grams is that? 92. How many grams is that? 150. Oh my goodness. I'm realizing the extent to which this recipe requires. That's 349. That's really frustrating. 351. I'll take it. Step in this recipe is to pour the flour in a medium bowl and rub in the oil with your fingertips. So I'm going to get the oil on my fingertips and rub it in. Ooh. This is going right under my nails and I am finding it uncomfortable. I should have cut my nails before I did this, perhaps. Ooh. It's okay. This will be fine. I'm actually just going to pour all the oil in. Not necessarily an ideal scenario, but it's fine. So I'm rubbing it in. This is what I assume rubbing means in the baking world. I actually don't know. I am stirring in 225 milliliters of warm water, mixing thoroughly. Well known to non-bread maker aspects of bread is smoothing the counter and your hands with flour so that it doesn't stick to everything. And also I added some more flour to my bread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to knead, just because I enjoy it. It's like a stress ball. Hi Mom! Divide my little lump of bread out into 8 little lumps of bread. So to do that, I'm going to actually knead it down until I can see kind of roughly how to get half. Oh, that's not half. Oh dear. Okay, that's kind of half. Kind of not. Very much not half. I don't want to accidentally be dividing this into thirds, so I'm just going to take this and add that. Reassemble my bread. A line in one of the bits of Histories of Middle-earth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Which is about, essentially, bread and who makes bread. And it is the women, apparently. I haven't read it myself yet. I'm aiming to get there eventually, because I am a big Tolkien nerd, but I don't know. Anyway, my thoughts are, in the movies, there's one shot, in The Hobbit specifically, where Galadriel has real long fingernails. I'm sitting here baking bread with my similar length fingernails and thinking, if she's going to be baking bread, her nails need to be shorter, because this is not how the bread ordeal works out if you have long nails. It's quite difficult. It's quite tricky, and you have to clean your hands very thoroughly beforehand to make bread. So anyway, my new headcanon, if you will, about Tolkien's universe is that it's the men who have really long nails and the women have short nails. And that's what I came here to tell you today. Now time for the next stage of bread making, which is flatten the flatbread. I need a rolling pin for this. I did not prepare and get out the rolling pin in advance, and I am not sure we even have one. Oh no. So I might just use the back of my spoon. No, that's not gonna work. Time to go on an adventure to find a rolling pin. All over my phone. Is there one in here? Oh, heck yeah. Rolling pin time. Now we roll. Fuck. I forgot you're meant to do the rolling pin with flour as well. Deal with the door, but I managed to make a flatbread dough, which I can now cook. I'm really proud of myself, actually, because I didn't realize I'd be able to do it. Believe it or not, and you will believe it, knowing the type of person I am, I have been looking for an opportunity to make a pun about bread this entire video, and I genuinely only just realized that I could have said bread cannons instead of head cannons. So I'd like to announce myself a disappointment to the world and also heat up some bread. Cooking tips, I'm now ready to put this in, so I'm going to do this for 30 seconds. 1, 2. Okay, I finished the bread. Let's give it a try. I'm pretty proud of that. I'm definitely gonna have like some hummus and olives and cheese with it and stuff like that, but this is actually not bad for a first try at flatbread. I'm pretty chuffed. So yeah, that is it for this challenge. I made bread. I'm proud of myself for making bread. I need to get back to reading as soon as I'm done with this. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I felt like that was a little less conventional than the other challenges. Not that they were conventional, but like this was a little more out there, and it definitely encouraged me to get out of my comfort zone. I haven't done anything baking wise in months. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I've enjoyed that quite a lot actually. And I will see you all tomorrow with my next reading rush video.